What do I mean in this question that I'm asking here? Use the pattern of quadratics to identify the 3 points to the right and left of the vertex. Well, to start off with, hopefully you found the vertex using the vertex cheat code. X will equal negative b over 2a. So I'm going to say x equals that. Okay. So we're going to take a look at a quadratic here. I'm going to pick one from this sheet here. We'll pick I'm going to pick this one, n squared minus 10n plus 8. And we're going to call n x. Okay, so I'm going to have y equals x squared. I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't reveal itself. Minus 10x, let's see, that was plus 9. Okay. Now, if I'm using the cheat code, negative b over 2a, to find out what x is, well, we got to know what a, b, and also c are. So a is the coefficient of x, which is a 1 there. B is going to be the coefficient of x squared. A is the coefficient of x squared. B is the coefficient of just x of the linear term. This is the quadratic term. This is the linear term. And C is the constant coefficient, which is this one that doesn't have a variable around it. We won't need those at all. I'm just going to need the B, which is negative 10, and the 1. So B is negative 10, and A is 1. So I've got negative 10 over 2, and all that is has its sign reversed. So negative 10 over 2 is negative 5. And negative of negative 5 is just 5. So now I have an x value. I'm going to take that x value and I plug it in wherever x shows up. So that's 5 squared. That's minus 10 times 5. And I'm going to get a negative 16. So there's my product, or there's my y output, I should say, for this x input. So I'm going to start off with 5 negative 16. Now there is a basic pattern to a parabola. And I'm going to set up a table here. Okay. And I'm going to call this just x, and this will be y. And I'm going to say, let's pick 3 points before 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll pick some points after it, 6, 7, 8. This is what I mean by the 3 points on either side. So we know that 5 is going to be negative 16, and the pattern of a parabola is going in either direction. You're going to be going up in steps of consecutive odd numbers. So I'm going to go up plus 1 here. So it'll be negative 15 there and negative 15 there. Let's actually zoom out so that we can see this point. There it is. I'll zoom in a bit and zoom out again so we can see it better. So there, I've got 2 points. Now the next point is going to, instead of be up 1, it's going to be up 3. So up 3 from negative 15 will be negative 12. Okay. Hang on, that didn't work right because that should be a 3. Okay, and then the next step in either direction should, instead of being up 3, should be up 5. So up 5 from negative 12 will be negative 7. And since it's symmetrical, it'll be negative 7 on that side. I could go further if I wanted. The next one would be up 7 and then up 9 and up 11 and so forth. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Come up with the other points on either side. So 5, 16, and then 4, 5, negative 16, then 4, negative 15, then 3, negative 12, then 2, negative 7, like that, and then go to the other end of that and repeat that pattern. Okay, I'm just going to make the parentheses and then put them in. Okay, so over here is going to be 6, negative 15, because that's one step to the left. One step to the right, actually. So I should have gone the other way, but that's okay. 7, negative 12, and then 8, negative 7. Something about this is not, Decimus is not liking something. I didn't put a comma there. There. And so those are the same points. So that's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to come up with the 5 points. It'd actually probably be a little better if we had done it this way. I can set it up here like 4, 3, 2, and then on the other side, 6. It'll just be easier for you to think about and me to see. If you wanted to go further, you can go further. We could make 9, and now we're going to go up. We went up 5. Now we're going to go up 7. So 0. And we could go 10, up 9, like that. So we're going to go up 5, 7. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We're going up by odd numbers. Okay, so over here, I could go ahead and put in a 1, comma 0. And I could also put a 0, comma 9. And that makes sense because the y-intercept has to be 9 when x is 0. All right, so hopefully that clarifies what I'm asking for you to do. I just need you to pick, so once you found the vertex, find the points that are going to be on either side of that. Now, just remember, if the lead coefficient isn't 1, you're going to be scaling that steps of odd numbers by whatever that lead coefficient is. I'll do another short video on that for hints on the next one.